I'm not a, I will not say that I don't know Hindi or Gujarati and all, but I'm doing this thing just for you so you can improve it. Okay. And now I will try to, explain the things slowly. Okay. Now, in last lecture, and I will try to speak slowly. Okay. From now. So in last lecture, we have a scope of business English. In that scope, it means what? Goal. Why you communicate in a business era, or you can say in business environment. Why communication is needed in business environment. Without communication, it can, you can say, you can do a business? No. Your reply, it will be no. Business, it is not possible, without any kind of verbal or non-verbal communication. Communication is needed in a business environment. So the goal of business English, there are two ways, or you can say there are mainly two goals. The first goal is to inform the readers, to inform the audience, to inform the clients. To informing, it means I had given two examples about it. Like I read that example another time. Like let me just open it. Okay, the sentence was, farming provides most of the food we eat. Our chief food crops are cereals or grains. Cereals include maize, rice, and wheat. We also grow barley and gram. So, in this sentence, farming provides most of the food we eat. Right? The most of the food we eat, we just get it through the farming. Our chief food crops are cereals or grains. Cereals includes maize, rice, wheat. So in this sentence, simply I show you in the last lecture that slide that in these 2 or 3 lines, they just simply explain you about, they have given some, you can say, explanation about the food, right? Mainly, you can say here is the focus is mainly on the subject, right? And what is the subject in this sentence? The food. Another goal of communication in business environment, that is communication to pursued. Pursued, it means, I had given the meaning of pursued, it means to convince, right? Like you are telling me, ma'am, we are not comfortable in this language, right? So now I am convinced that, okay, English is just a language, okay? No, the main thing is that you clarify the concept of your subject. So now next time, or you can say from this session, we will do it in last of a 10 minutes. We will I will explain this session in Hindi too, but in last 5 or 7 minutes, okay? Because it is mainly a English communication skills, right? English means this communication skill, this subject, it is for you to improve your English as a language, right? So communication to pursuit. In this point, I show you one slide, right? I showed last in the last session. There was one advertisement which was given by HDFC Bank, and you know, like advertisement was in such a way that like new savings and current accounts you have to open. So this advertisement, that advertisement was mainly a reader centric. The purpose was of the message is not just to inform readers, like our bank is going to open such kind of account. They try to convince you, persuade you Like we are giving such kind of so many kinds of offers to you if you will open such kind of saving accounts or current accounts in our bank. You will get so much offers from our bank, right? So from this advertisement they try to, you can say, inform you, as well as they try to pursue you, convince you, now please open your account in our bank. There was one word like now seeks to pursue readers that until now no bank has given such kind of benefits to you. That kinds of benefits given by HDFC banks. So what is the main difference? You can say to inform, communication, or you can say to communicate, to inform. In information, you just have to give, I have buy this cloth, okay, I have done this thing, food are this, some in simple sentence, just you are giving information to other person. And the other one is to communicate. For what? To pursue. Pursued, it means you are giving information as well as you try to convince the audience or readers or clients. Okay, so for this two goal, or for these two reasons, it is you can say these are the two goals mainly in business environment. These are the main goals of communication in your professional era, right? These things we have already discussed in last lecture. In last lecture, I have asked you one thing, like in the next lecture, we will discuss about types of communication. Okay, and anyone can tell me that which kind of types? It means not how many, but what are they? Some of I have discussed to you, like group communication,
verbal, non-verbal,
verbal, non-verbal, very good.
Interpersonal, intrapersonal.
Interpersonal.
Okay, very good. Intrapersonal. Another one. Intrapersonal.
Interpersonal.
Sorry, the last student who. Oh, what will you say? What had you seen?
Intraperson communication and interperson communication.
Intrapersonal and interpersonal. What did you? Yes, very good. Then group communication, right? Mass communication. Very good. Now, I told you that in next lecture, you have to search it in Google, and you have to, Google or any other book, and you have to explain me what is interpersonal communication, and how will you define this term, or you can say communication. What is intrapersonal communication? Is there any difference? And if it is, and what is that?
an exchange of information between the two or more people.
So it is called
Interpersonal communication.
very good. And what about intrapersonal?
The process by which an individual communicates with himself or herself.
Okay, oneself, one's own mind. Okay.
Yes.
Any other
It's called
student?
intrapersonal.
Yes, very good try. What is your name?
Haley
Yes.
Joshi.
Yes, Hailey, you are absolutely right. Any other student who wants to share me about this idea, like what is okay, group communication, what does it mean? That I have already explained you, right? Group communication. Now moment we are doing, just tell me, now moment we are doing communication, right? So it is a group communication or mass communication.
Mass communication.
Okay. Any other student?
Group communication.
Group communication. Okay.
Group communication.
Okay. And why group communication? Very good. And why we call it group communication and not mass communication? Why?
Because we share
Yeah, exchange
our ideas to
ideas.
you.
Yes. Very good. Very good. One by one you can speak. Very good. Look, there is a no difference. No difference. It means a very, you can say, a simple difference between group communication and mass communication. There is a not you have to include like such kinds, these kinds of people. 5 peoples are there, so it is called a group communication. 10 peoples are there, it means it's a mass no, not in that way. But group communication, it means now moment what we are doing, like classroom teaching. If any in your university, okay, in your university any program is going to be held, right? It's an organization. In group communication, all individuals retain their individual identities. What does it mean? Means in this communication, maybe 50 or 60 students are now moment are attending this session. Okay. So now if just imagine 60 students are there, including me, 61. So now moment we are doing group communication, not mass communication, because in group communication, each and every persons are individual and individuality retain in this kind of communication. What does it mean? It means that in group communication, I can ask you something. So I forgot name. Last one was Heli and Vineet or some, right? So now you individually, you can reply me. You can give me a feedback to me. You can ask me questions. So this thing we can say that individual retain their individuality. You are not just a listener. Like I'm just speaking and you are just listening. You don't have any question to ask me, right? So it is not this thing not happen in group communication. In group communication, each and every individual retain their individuality. They also included in that kind of a communication. They can ask a question, they can give a feedback, they can reply to them. Like it is such kind of a continuous process. So in group communication, you have to keep in mind this thing. Mass communication, we can say that a mass communication, for mass communication, simply you have to keep in your mind that in mass communication, individual don't retain their individuality. What it means, you just keep in your mind one example, like newspaper, or you can say if you are watching Indian Idol, right? So whatever the show is running, lakhs of people are watching that program, but no one at that moment, if it no person feedback to them, no person reply their question. They are just masses, right? They are communicating with each other in indirect manner, but here individuality is not retained. Means individual person don't retain their individuality. Okay, so in a simple question, if you don't go in the that much confused aspect, simply you have to keep in mind, like a newspaper, TV, radio, this kinds of a mass media, we can include it in a mass communication. Is it okay to all of you? Now,
Yes.
what is the group communication and what is the mass communication? I hope this concept is clear to you all. Now, what is a interpersonal?
Hello.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you explain some little bit in Hindi?
Okay, I will do, but at the end of the lecture. The whole session, I will conclude it in Hindi at the
But
last.
ma'am, the
Huh?
main topic we can't understand what you are talking about.
Okay.
That's the point, ma'am.
Okay. So, actually, Hindi, it will be a little bit difficult for me. Well, okay.
And English is too.
Okay. Sorry. So, in a group communication, just give me a second. Okay, can you tell me your name, please? Hello? Am I audible to all of you?
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
Look, listen, students. I don't want to, this is your English class. Okay, communication skill. You have to learn it. As an English language, you are improving your English, right, for this session. And I have already tell you that in last 10 minutes, I will explain or you can say I will summarize this session in Hindi too. But if you please, it is not allowed. Not allowed, it may not doesn't mean, but at the end of the lecture, if you, have any doubt related to any concept, at that time, I will reply you. But this is your English class, so you must have to attend it in English only. That's what I mean to say. Okay. What is the interpersonal communication and what is the intrapersonal communication? So in interpersonal communication, let me explain this to communication and I will summarize the whole session in Hindi at last 10 minutes. Okay, but don't expect from me that I will explain or I will take a whole lecture in Hindi. Okay, please, from my side, it will not happen. Okay, so what is the interpersonal communication? So interpersonal communication in simply way, if I have to say that when two persons are communicating with each other, it is called interpersonal communication, right? It is the exchange of messages between two people. Now, when two persons are communicating with each other, anyone can give me an example of it? Like I give you as an example. Like interview. In interview, at that moment, maybe there are 5 persons are sitting there to take your interview. 5 persons in front of you, but at that moment, 2 persons mainly communicating with each other, right? So in interpersonal communication, it is mainly you can say communicating this thing between 2 persons only, like conversation when 2 friends are communicating with each other, dialogues, interviews, letters, right? When you can say writer's work, when any writer writes any novel or any work, right? So at that time, unconsciously, writer keeps in mind a thought of you can say reader, that in which way reader will react this thing. So when any writer write any work, whether it's a novel or poem or any other thing, he or she will keep in mind that how readers will react. So in this way, writer's work is also, you can say, interpersonal communication. And what is intrapersonal communication? Now, I just give you one example of intrapersonal communication. It is soliloquy. Anyone know the meaning of soliloquy? What is soliloquy?
No, ma'am.
How will you define this term, soliloquy? Ekokti. You know, when oneself is talking to oneself, when you can say that you are in front of a mirror and telling to yourself, or you are just sitting in a chair and you are talking to yourself only, right? Like today I have to do this thing, today I have to, means you are talking to yourself only, right? So this kind of communication is called intrapersonal communication. Interpersonal communication, it means when two persons communicating with each other, they exchange the message between two people, like dialogues, interviews, writer's work. We can include it in a interpersonal communication. And what is intrapersonal communication? Intrapersonal communication, it means soliloquy, ekokti, when oneself communicate to one's own mind, when you are talking to yourself only, no one is there in front of you, right? So such a kind of communication, we can say intrapersonal communication. Okay, so now in the last 5 to 7 minutes, I quickly summarize it in a Hindi too. But listen, students, in each and every session, in last 5 minutes, I will summarize it in Hindi. The whole lecture you have to attend it in English only. Okay, it is. I believe that if you will, listen English as much as you can listen, it will improve you. Okay, that's what I mean. I don't want to, baffle my English, that I know English. That's why I'm communicating with you. But it is good for you. That's why. So, आज के लेक्चर में हमने क्या क्या डिस्कस किया कि मेनली कम्युनिकेशन क्या गोल क्या होता है, मतलब व्हाई वी कम्युनिकेट इन बिजनेस एनवायरनमेंट. सो मेनली फॉर 2 रीजंस, मेनली 2 रीजंस के हिसाब से हम मतलब कम्युनिकेट करते हैं. फर्स्ट, टू इन्फॉर्म, किसी चीज के बारे में किसी को इन्फॉर्म करना हो, किसी को बताना हो कि भाई ये चीज है ऐसे. सो टू इन्फॉर्म. So this is the main goal, to communicate. And another one is to pursue. What does it mean to pursue? Convince. To convince other person, right? It means, मतलब कि उसमें मैंने वो एक एडवर्टाइजमेंट आपको दिखाई थी HDFC बैंक की, राइट? उसमें मतलब ऐसे ऑफर थी कि अगर आप हमारी बैंक में आप अपना खाता खुलवाते हो तो आपको ये ऑफर्स और रेमिटेंस और वो सब मिलेगा, राइट? सो इन दिस एडवर्टाइजमेंट, इस एडवर्टाइजमेंट में वो स्पेशली आपको इन्फॉर्म तो कर रहे हैं कि आप हमारी ब्रांच में मतलब अपना सेविंग्स अकाउंट जो है वो ओपन कीजिए, बट उसके अलावा वो आपको इनडायरेक्टली कन्विंस भी कर रहे हैं कि वी आर गिविंग, हम आपको बहुत ज्यादा ऑफर कर रहे हैं कि आप हमारे मतलब ऐसी ऑफर आपको और किसी बैंक में नहीं मिलेगी, राइट? सो आप प्लीज आप हमारी बैंक में खाता खुलवाइए. सो इन दैट वे, फ्रॉम दैट एडवर्टाइजमेंट, वो एडवर्टाइजमेंट से वो आपको कन्विंस कर रहे हैं, परस्यूड कर रहे हैं कि आप हमारी बैंक में अपना खाता खुलवाए. इज इट क्लियर टू यू ऑल?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
थैंक यू.
Yes, ma'am.
वेरी गुड. अभी हमने जो टाइप्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशंस जो है वो अभी डिस्कस किए, उसका मैं लास्ट 2 मिनट में आपको रिवाइज करा दूं कि types of communication, it is mainly based on number of persons who receive the message. It means कि कितने लोग आपको सुन रहे हैं, उस हिसाब से किस तरह से सुन रहे हैं, उस हिसाब से हमें communications में टाइप्स करने हैं. लाइक ग्रुप कम्युनिकेशन और मास कम्युनिकेशन। तो मेनली उसमें मतलब ग्रुप कम्युनिकेशन में मैं अपना क्लासरूम टीचिंग आपको एज एन एग्जांपल आपको बता रही हूँ, क्योंकि उसमें क्या होता है कि ग्रुप कम्युनिकेशन में हम सब बात कर रहे हैं, मैं आपको पढ़ा रही हूँ कुछ, मतलब कोई कॉन्सेप्ट जो है वो आपको क्लियर करा रही हूँ, आप समझ रहे हो, आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो आप मुझसे कुछ उसके बारे में पूछ रहे हो, अगर मुझे मतलब मैं और एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ, राइट, इट मीन्स यू आर इंक्लूडेड, आप इस सेशन में शामिल हो, यू रिटेन योर इंडिविजुअलिटी, इट मीन्स आप हो यहाँ पे, आप सिर्फ एज ए एज ए श्रोता आप ऐसे बैठे नहीं रहे कि ड्रामा चल रहा है और हमें सिर्फ देखना है। समझ में आ रही है बात? नो, you are involved in this lecture. If you means आपको कोई बात में समझ नहीं आ रही है तो आप मुझसे पूछते हो, फिर मैं आपको उसका रिप्लाई कर रही हूँ, आपके बात में वो मतलब क्लियर हो रही है तो फिर it's okay. So in this way it is called group communication. And mass communication में क्या होता है, तो when you are watching a movie, you go in a theater, आप थिएटर में गए हो तो वहां पे मूवी चल रही है, इट इज ऑल्सो सेंडिंग सम मैसेज टू यू इन सच वे, मतलब वो आपको भी आपसे कुछ ना कुछ इनडायरेक्ट मैनर में कम्युनिकेट तो हो ही रहा है आपका, भले आप कुछ बोल नहीं रहे हो, राइट, बट मेनली आपको ये चीज ध्यान में रखनी है कि उसमें इंडिविजुअल पर्सन डोंट रिटेन देयर इंडिविजुअलिटी, इट मीन्स आप वहां पे हो पर आप वहां पे उसके साथ वो जो ड्रामा चल रहा है कि कोई न्यूज चल रहा है कि इंडियन आइडल चल रहा है, तो आप उसमें कुछ क्वेश्चन नहीं कर सकते, वहां पे कोई मतलब किसी को कह सकते नहीं है कि आप ये गाना गाओ कि ये अच्छा है, मतलब यू आर जस्ट एज अ ऑडियंस. So this kind of communication is called mass communication. Okay. Now, what is intrapersonal and what is interpersonal communication? So, interpersonal communication इसका मतलब ये है कि जब दो लोग बात कर रहे हो एक दूसरे से, तो उसे कहते हैं interpersonal communication. और intrapersonal communication it means जब आप खुद अपने आप से बात कर रहे हो, like मान लो कि यहाँ पे एक स्टूडेंट कोई भी है, मान लो कि रोहन अपने आप से कह रहा है कि भाई मैं इस बार इस सेमेस्टर में ट्राई करूंगा कि मेरा फर्स्ट क्लास आए. सो मींस आप किसी और से बात नहीं कर रहे, राइट, नॉन वर्बली भी नहीं कर रहे, पर आप अपने आप से बात कर रहे हैं, तो इट इज कॉल्ड इंटरपर्सनल कम्युनिकेशन. ओके, नाउ आई होप इट इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. एनी डाउट फ्रॉम योर साइड?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Please look, this
No,
is
ma'am.
good. From next lectures, for 30 minutes or 35 minutes, I will explain each and every concept to you in English. You try to listen it. You try to understand the concept of it. Okay. And if you don't understand, at last 5 or 10 minutes, I will explain it in Hindi. Okay. When I summarize that session. Okay, so please, but don't expect it that whole lecture I deliver to you in English, in Hindi only. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So,
Ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
so I conclude this session. See you in the next class. Have a good day to all of you.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, आपके PDFs कब करोगे?